Judge not, that you be not judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let us remove the speck from your eye, and look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite! First remove the plank from your own eye, then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn and tear you to pieces. It's funny, isn't it? How quick we are to judge others, being so susceptible to the same judgment. Or perhaps we are not so susceptible to the same judgment, yet for every finger we point, 10 different fingers are pointed right back at us. How did we get to this point? How did we get to the point of such selfishness and ignorance that we can't see our own hypocrisy? That we believe we have righteous judgment over others, and that just because our struggles are different, that somehow makes us better than them. And in a place of authority over them, and authority over what God thinks of them. Jesus did not judge others this way. Jesus did not berate and belittle just to prove his righteousness. No. What Jesus did is he uplifted, he healed, he showed his love to show his righteousness. He revealed his good to all of us to show us that he was righteous. At no point was that judgment. At no point was that belittling. At no point was that selfishness. Jesus was not a selfish teacher, nor did he ever condone it. James 4:11-12 says, "Do not speak evil of one another, brethren. He who speaks evil of a brother and judges his brother speaks evil of the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who are you to judge another?" Remember, my brothers and sisters, preach the word with love, care, and affection. From sinner to sinner, we are all in equal need of loving correction. The reasoning behind all this, and the overarching theme of this message, is humanity's place is not judgment. It is not our place as humans to judge. It is our place as humans to convict others through helping them, not through shame, not through scorning, not through bullying, but through help and support and conviction. Conviction's the biggest thing. Because as humans, conviction doesn't come through scorning. It doesn't come through judging. It comes from a heart to heart. Conviction comes from genuine help. That's not what judgment is. Judgment isn't telling people that they can change. Judgment is just telling them that what their mistakes are. Conviction is leading them. Judgment is pushing them away. Conviction is uplifting. Judgment is drowning. And that's the difference. God is the ultimate judge. Not us. We do not have the authority. We are God's helpers. We are the judge's assistant. We are not the judges. And when we take on that role as imperfect humans, we will always fail. No human is to judge others. Righteous judgment is conviction. Convicting others is righteous judgment. That's what Paul did. That's what Paul did to all the churches. That's what Peter did. That's what John did. That's what James did. That's what Jesus did. He convicted so that the Holy Spirit could enter them and that they could change. The Holy Spirit could tell them that they need to change. You told them through the Holy Spirit that they need to change. The Holy Spirit enters them and they change. Judgment does not encourage change. It encourages doubt and dread and sadness. We are not to judge. Because when we do, we will be judged. We are to support and help others through this life of so many challenges, so many trials, so many sins. We're all in this together, and that's what we need to remember as humans. We're all in this together. It's when we forget that we become angry and bitter towards others, to our fellow believers. We forget that they're God's children too. So when you see a brother stumbling, or you see a sister who's trapped, remember to love. Above all things, love your neighbor as yourself. And treat them the way you want to be treated. No one wants to be the one judged. So don't judge them. Do that, we'll all start making progress very soon.